Hi friends, hi all of you. And today in this video we are going to discuss about the basic anatomy of heart and blood vessels. So first of all we have to discuss about heart. Okay, heart is the crucial part in our cardiovascular system. So in cardiovascular system, three main parts are consist uh, and combined together cardiovascular system. What are the three parts? Majorly heart and arteries and veins. So in these three parts, heart plays a crucial role in entire cardiovascular system. The heart is a cone-shaped muscular organ behind located between the lungs behind the sternum only. Okay, so the heart muscle form three layers: myocardium, endocardium and epicardium and pericardium. So myocardium, this is the heart muscle, that is the innermost layer or inside layer. This is known as the myocardium, and this muscle with tightly interconnected cells of cardiac muscle tissue. And outer three layers are there: pericardium, endocardium and epicardium. Okay, the pericardium is the outer membrane of sac lubricated with a lubricating fluid, and endocardium and epicardium are placed between the pericardium and myocardium. So myocardium is the innermost layer, means that is the inside surface of heart, and pericardium is the outermost layer, and the epicardium and endocardium are between layers in between myocardium and pericardium. So uh, in heart there are four chambers are there: two upper chambers and two lower chambers. Upper chambers are called as atria and the lower chambers are known as ventricles. In between the upper and lower chambers, interconnecting with the valves, the atrioventricular valves will be present between atria and ventricles. So the upper portion will again divided into two portions, and lower portion also again divided into two portions, right? So upper portion is known as atria. In that again division is there: left atrium and right atrium. And lower portion is also divided into two portions, ventricles, that is right and left will mm, the right and left will be divided, right? So the atrioventricular walls will also present between the atria and ventricles. The tricuspid valve is present between the right atria and right ventricle, and bicuspid valve or mitral valve is also present between the left side, means that meanwhile left atrium and left ventricle also. So both the valves are reinforced between the tendons, means attached to the muscular projections of the chode tendons. Okay, so this is briefly about the heart. Okay, so we need to discuss about heart. And one more thing: heart is a crucial organ in cardiovascular system. It will be broadly divided into two portions, right? Upper portion and lower portion. Upper portion is called as atria and lower portion is called as ventricles, and this entire whole um, heart is containing four layers. Myocardium is the innermost layer, pericardium is outermost layer, endocardium and apocardium are the layers present between the myocardium and pericardium, and it is a cone shaped organ. It is the organ located behind between the both the lungs and behind the sternum. And then these will be attached with the arteries and veins, right? Arteries and veins. So basically arteries and veins are known as blood vessels, right? So the blood vessels, the cardiovascular system has three types of blood vessels, right? Arteries, veins and the capillaries, right? Arteries are arteries are carrying a blood away from the heart, right? Means the purified blood will be circulated through whole body through arteries only, right? And the veins, these bloods in this, the veins carry the blood towards the heart, means from whole parts of body veins are collecting the blood and it will be it will be transported or drained towards the heart. Capillaries, where the nutrients and gases will be exchanges takes place, right? Capillaries are the sites to exchange the nutrients and the gas. Nutrients means the blood will be carries the nutrients to whole part of the body, and the gas, carbon dioxide and oxygen, is also exchanged at the site of capillaries only. Again, the blood, arteries and veins will be doing their work own, right? So this is the brief about blood vessels. Let us discuss about the arteries. So arteries and arterioles take blood away from the heart, right? And the largest artery is known as aorta, and the middle layer of artery walls consist smooth muscle, then constrict to regulate the blood flow and the blood pressure also. Meanwhile, the middle layer of the artery walls consists smooth muscle tissue because it will be regulating the blood flow rate and blood pressure also. And arterioles can constrict the so arterioles can constrict and dilate, changing the blood pressure. Meanwhile, in these, the arteries will be changing their blood flow rate and blood pressure also. Is it or not? So here the capillaries were the arteries. This is known as arteries. Let us discuss about the capillaries. So capillaries, right? So here, what is the main function of arteries? Arteries carry blood away from the heart, right? So the blood veins drain the blood towards the heart, right? So between arteries and veins will be interconnected with the small blood vessels is known as capillaries. Capillaries have walls only the cell thick to allow the exchange the gases and nutrient with the tissue fluid, right? So capillaries are small blood vessels, smaller, and again smaller blood vessels where the nutrient exchange and gas exchange will be takes place. The capillary beds are present all the regions of the body, but not the cell capillary beds are open to the same time. Means the cell capillary bed will be also present after towards this. Meanwhile, the capillary blood vessels will be present inside of the your body. Same time, the body but not open the cell capillary beds. Okay, only the tissue capillary beds will be worked together when the arteries and veins. After completion of draining of blood through the tissue blood vessels, then the cell capillary blood beds are open, right? And then contraction of sphincter must closes off. A blood can be flowed through the arteriovenous shunt. That is known as the bypass of the capillary bed, right? So capillaries are the smaller blood vessels, smaller and smallest blood vessels where nutrient exchange and gas exchange will be takes place. So this is the main function. So you need to remember this. You need to remember main function of the capillaries. So arteries are take away, then arteries are take away from the heart, right? Arteries take away the blood from the away from the heart, and veins take towards the blood, towards the heart from whole body, right? Where the capillaries will be present, right? So veins. So veins or venules are drains the blood from capillaries, then join to form veins and takes the blood to the heart. Veins have a much less smooth muscle and connective tissue than the arteries. So, what is the meaning of these? The veins have much blood, much less smooth muscle means the density will be less, but the arteries density will be more because there will be a large amount of smooth muscle tissue will be present between the inside layers of the arteries, but here there is the less smooth muscle tissue and connective tissue present than arteries, means this carries blood from whole body, right? And there will be the arteries will be take away, right? For that purpose they have to constrict and dilate their self, right? Means for maintaining constant blood rate, constant blood flow rate and blood pressure also. So veins of 10 of walls that prevent the these veins of 10 have the walls, this prevent the backflow. In this there is no need to flow the blood from back to back because this is the deoxygenated blood, right? Veins always carries deoxygenated blood from whole body, but arteries not. But so in this purpose, inside of the veins there will be a walls will be present. These walls will prevent the backward flow of the blood when they closed. And veins carry about 70% of body blood and act as a reservoir to hemorrhage. So if we need to collect the blood, we have to collect the blood from arteries only. If we need to in case of hemorrhagic patients or anemia patients are there, in that cases we need to inject the blood or we need to ingest the blood inside through the veins only, because if the blood is deoxygenated, if the blood was have any foreign particles or gasless or oxygenless, it will be reoxygenated in the heart. It will be pumped by the heart to the lungs, and it will be reoxygenated, and again it will be pumped into the right ventricle. So it will be pumped to the whole body, right? So we need to observe this. So this is the brief about the blood vessels and heart. So in this, the capillaries are are doing main functions. Heart and arterioles are having same. So we need to discuss about all those things. So everyone, please do subscribe my channel. Please do subscribe my channel and hit on like button. Everyone, like and share, subscribe. If anything doubts are found or any faults are found in this, you need to ask your doubts through comment section. So if anything you have doubts or suggestions or anything objections, you need to write on comment section. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.